Hello everyone, I'm Umberto Celestini, Case Mini and Midi Excavators Product Manager, and welcome to the walkaround of the latest 3 models introduced in our new range of Midi excavators, Case E Series. CX85E is a 8.8-ton excavator featuring a fixed boom, hinged close to the center of gravity of the vehicle, like normally featured on bigger size excavators. These characteristics allows a better stability of the machine, which translates into great lifting capacity, plus a better dumping height versus an equivalent size excavator with a front boom swing. CX90E is a 9.2-ton excavator with boom swing. This characteristic allows better digging depth and horizontal reach versus a fixed boom excavator, a higher degree of flexibility where to dig or dump material without the need to move or rotate the upper frame of the excavator, which is particularly important in applications where job site dimensions are limited. CX100E is a 10-ton 2-piece boom excavator with front boom swing. This characteristic extremizes the benefits of the front boom swing mounted on CX90E, thanks to the much higher dumping height, longer horizontal reach, and the ability to dig much closer to the machine. All 3 models are zero-tail swing, a characteristic that we are proudly offering on the majority of D Series Mini and E Series Midi range, in order to provide the highest flexibility to work in job sites with limited available dimensions, and at the same time offering best-in-class stability. Zero tail is granted not only by the shape of the counterweight, but also vertically, where you can see how the air conditioning components, the LED lights, and the rear camera are perfectly integrated. Smart design solutions on these models to preserve these characteristics are not limited to that. Among the additional counterweight options that could be selected in case of applications requiring more stability, we offer a 440 kg supplementary counterweight that can be mounted internally, therefore not impacting rear overhang on CX85E and CX90E, and also on CX100E, where it's mounted as standard in order to counterbalance the heavier and longer 2-piece boom. They are equipped with a powerful 53.7 kW Stage 5 engine. Fuel consumption is minimized thanks to an electronically controlled and adjustable variable volume pump, and even more by the possibility to work in 3 different operating modes, including an economy one. The design of the hydraulic architecture is extremely advanced and allows great flexibility for operators. It is possible to set and store the speed of every single movement via the onboard display, with 3 factory settings, economy, standard and power, plus 1 individual, to meet every operator preference. It is also possible to set the flow of the various auxiliary circuits, up to 3, to standard and 1 optional, to perfectly match the requirements of any installed attachments and therefore maximize productivity. We have also introduced a joystick travel mode, positioning the control of all travel directions on the left joystick. This mode can be particularly helpful and productive when using the standard or angle teeth blade for dosing leveling applications, as the machine can be controlled basically like a dozer, an application that can also take advantage of this model's superior traction force. Machine travel is granted by a dual-speed transmission with automatic shift down from second to first gear if more traction is required, and shift up. CX85E, CX90E and CX100E are premium models with a vast variety of high technological CAD features and great comfort for the operator. Let me give you some examples. Onboard computer with multifunctional display which can do diagnostic, show machine emergencies, allow hydraulic adjustments, setting modes of operations, manage DPF regeneration, display for the rear view camera, control the automatic air conditioning, and much more. DAB radio, complete of Bluetooth connectivity, allowing hands-free phone calls, 3 types of seat options, including one with heated cushion, electro-proportional engine RPM control with auto-idle functionality, anti-theft option to better preserve your investment. Operating position is ergonomic and spacious. The design of the joystick handles provides great comfort to the operator, and the intuitive location of the push buttons and electro-proportional roller switches maximizes productivity. Excellent visibility is granted by many smart design solutions. Location of AC components on the rear spoiler, front glass opening with bottom part that can be lifted together with the upper portion, numerous LED lights located on the rear spoiler, on the cab, on the boom and on the side hood, rear view mirrors and camera. Premium features of these models are not limited to what's inside the cab. A clear example is given by the electric fuel refill pump with auto-stop function, which is offered as standard. Undercarriage designed with 5 lower rollers with combination of external and internal flanges and 1 upper roller to grant maximum stability and comfort during travel and minimize the possibility of detracking. Reversible fan drive controllable via the onboard computer, which grants an optimal heat exchange and efficient radiator cleaning. Safe and easy maintenance are granted by tiltable cab. Tilting the cab is a very easy and quick operation. Once tilted, all maintenance points are perfectly accessible from the ground. They can be equipped with a constant flow option, which serves as provision for attachments like mulchers, and it's characterized by the presence of an additional pump and can be coupled with a direct drainage to oil tank. Considering also the compatibility to a vast variety of attachments, E-Series MIDI range is a real king of versatility for any application. The new E-Series MIDI are covered by all existing services offered by Case, including extended warranty and planned maintenance contracts, regular inspections, fluid analysis, maintenance kits, and telematics. The new models are equipped with telematics, enabled by a 4G Site Connect module that can be accessed via the new Site Manager app, available for iOS and Android devices. Algorithm-driven proactive analysis of potential failures and reduced time to fix issues means more uptime and productivity. If a potential problem is detected, an alert is sent to the Case dealer with specific recommendations and actions to fix issues before they become problems. Site Connect and telematics come as standard with the E-Series MIDI range.